And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Franck Kessié, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder, with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence, and he plays an important hand in moves forward. You really can't be asking for much more than that.
And Aubameyang! And for a moment, time stood still. Kessié. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Allaire. Oh, nicely intercepted. Apindangoy. Lemina. Now it's Aubameyang. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Still goalless. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Shot, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Doué. Ivory Coast looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now the cross. Now it's Aubameyang. A lot of space ahead of him. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Lemina.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Merci d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Aubameyang. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zaha. Allaire. Tries to play it through. Taken back almost at once. Still just a single goal between the sides. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Look at the space here.
Ivory Coast really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good chance here! No, he's missed it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Changement en cours.
The Coast choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Doué. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Allaire. He's got away. And he welcomes it in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Aubameyang being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, it's fallen loose again! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Ivory Coast have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Kessié. And it's made its way to him. Cross needs to be good. And that's the keeper's ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Aubameyang claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Gabon really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.